So welcome to this episode, everyone. For this one, we're heading back to Loyalsock, and we're leaving from a familiar lot to this channel, which is from the Bear Wallow Pond. This ride happened in the dead of winter, so ran into some neat frozen ice conditions along the way, and all the leaves being gone made the vistas open up and you could see them in all their magnificent glory. So let's jump into this one. Just a little bit frosty out here. So woke up to some freezing temperatures in the morning and set the course towards Bear Wallow Pond in the Loyalsock. The sun's actually coming out. Hopefully maybe it'll burn off a little bit of this fog. There's a couple of vistas on the ride. Shall see. Broke through the fog. Now we're in the sunshine. And some of the scenes on the way out were just beautiful, with the sun beginning to reflect off the ice. Speaking of ice, a little icy conditions here. We'll see what happens on the ride. It's melting quick, but might be a sketchy start. So the ice storm we got at our house must have been a tad bit milder than the ice storm that came through up here in the Loyalsock, because man, as I was driving in, the ice was still hanging on pretty strong, even on the roadways, which made me a little bit nervous about the start of the ride. So they had a heck of an ice storm up here last night. So it sounds like it's raining right now. But that's just all the ice melting and falling off the trees. So not in a rush to get started. I'm gonna leave stuff melt a little bit here. So the ride started heading up Bear Wallow Road and hanging a right onto Campbell's Road.
Crunchy ice is a good thing. Crunchy ice is grippy ice.
So at the start, conditions didn't seem to be too bad, as the thin layer of ice was thin enough that it was crushing underneath my tires, providing me with traction still. So similar conditions continued, but a few spots did remind you of the old winter adage.
Smooth pedal strokes, baby. Smooth pedal strokes. Making our way up to Sharp Top Vista. Must be getting higher. Ice is getting a little icier. Don't know if you can see it over there or not, but I think that's the Sharp Top. I think I'm gonna come up here a little way and swing back over to that.
So as the road switched back around and I began cruising along the spine, it became evident that this vista was going to be a nice one.
Look at this guy.
Sharp Top Vista. Worth the extra push.
Alright, enough beauty. Back to the ice and mud battle. Sharp Top up there to the right where I just was. That's a nice vista.
So after coming back down from the Lollipop to Sharp Top Vista on John Merrill Road, you re-intersect Cascade Road and are treated to another just awesome gravel descent. At the end of Cascade Road, you intersect Big and Cabbage Hollow, where I made a left onto Big Hollow and overall continued to descend.
Need a windshield wiper for my Wahoo map here. Oh. Coming down to cross over Mill Creek before we finish off with the last climb. That last road got a little bit chocolate milky. I saw some logging trucks on the way in. So this is the road they've been using. So with the ice melting and then the big logging trucks on this road, it was rather sloppy, a bit grotesque. I'll climb back to the car. Mill Creek Road. Going up. It's a nice uphill. The bottom stretch, this one's a little steep, but we're coming up from Big Hollow, about halfway up Mill Creek already, so nice gentle climb left.
Not too far along, you make a right off of Mill Creek Road onto Bear Wallow Road or Camel's Road once again, and start climbing towards the next vista, which is Hoagland.
Almost to the top. Climbing to the second vista of the day. Hoagland. You need a hoagie. Almost there, Hoagland Vista. Whee!
And this one's a beauty as well.
Last little push. Back to the wallow. Still icy too. Nothing that was ice at the start really melted too much. Back to the intersection. Bear Wallow and Camel's Road. Sticking right this time. Head back to the pond, to the car. Get some coffees. Get out of these wet clothes. Good day to test winter gear, bad day to be winter gear. Carnage.
So after the ride, I got cleaned up, made some food, made some coffee, and then looked at where I was going to go on a quick little hike before it got dark to see some waterfalls. So I drove the car just a little ways down Camel's Road in the same direction that I started my ride in. And as you're on the ride, you may hear this waterfall down below, but you can't get a glimpse of it from the road. But it's a quick hike, a little treacherous in spots to get down over. And this is on the middle branch of Mill Creek. And there are two magnificent falls here. Check these guys out. After walking around there a little bit, taking in those guys, got back in the car, and there was still a little bit time left before it got completely dark. So I took the dirt roads home and I went up Dry Run Road, which goes right past Dry Run Falls. And this one literally is a roadside waterfall. You can see it right from the road even. So I pulled off there quick, took a couple pictures and some video before it got completely dark. So here's what this one looks like. So you can see, unlike the name states, Dry Run Falls, definitely not dry. Even in the middle of the summer, this one usually has something running through it to give you a nice scene. So much more to be explored here. As I say to myself, every time I go, I either find something new or plan ahead to look at something new that I haven't seen before, and it just seems endless. So pick yourself up a purple lizard map of the area. Can't recommend these guys high enough, as I always say. Everything's pretty accurate on it as describing dirt roads, which ones are dirt, which ones are paved, trails, or even specified hiking or multi-use. And most of the vistas and waterfalls are marked either by a purple lizard or by a blue dot for waterfalls in the case of this map. So definitely worth the couple bucks. Check those guys out. Support a local small business. But that's it for this one. So until next time, coffee, cycling, take both. We'll see you out there.